Hi everyone, it's Kendra Duquette. Welcome back to the Empowerment Hour with the Preventative Health Institute. So this is episode 9, and today we wanted to talk about the 3 things that people really pay money for and value more than anything. So those 3 things are time, money, and health. So if you're going through this program or if you're thinking about going through the program, then you definitely, you're in the right field being in the health and wellness, space because that's what people value, those 3 things. So health, that's a huge one. But I wanted to talk about really how this program gives you those 3 things. So really, if you haven't even started, or if you're just thinking about having a coaching career, or if you are going through the program, or if you're for sure you want to go through our program, whatever it is, really take the time to think about what those 3 things mean to you. Like if you take the time to really just envision what your life would be if you had freedom of time, freedom of money and abundance, and freedom of health. Okay? Health freedom. So, I was just thinking about this morning because for me personally, time is a huge one for me. So, like this morning, I got up. Well, every morning I get up, I have no alarm clock. So I can wake up at my own time, my natural schedule when I wake up. Which is huge. And really, actually, before I start talking about that, if you think about if you have health or time freedom and money freedom, that really contributes to your overall health freedom. Okay. So 2 of the biggest stressors people have is time, not having time to take care of themselves, they're always on the go. That's very stressful, that type of thing. And then, worrying about money all the time. Those are very stressful and those contribute to disease. Okay. So anyway, what I was saying is I wake up, no alarm clock. I wake up on my own time. I always have time in the morning I sit with my husband for about an hour and, we drink our coffee and we have a good conversation, and there's no time limit on that, which is great. We can just sit there for as long as we want. We're not rushing out the door to, go to a job, and we don't have a schedule that we have to stick to. So it's relaxing, and there's just everything about it is good. So then I also always have time in the morning to take my time getting ready, and for me that's really important because I get a lot of my good, downloads from the universe at that time. Really good information comes in for me, and I can, it's a quiet time. I can take the time to write them down and really think and be with myself, that type of thing. And then I always have the time to do my exercise routine in the morning. After I get ready. So again, no schedule except for the one that I place on myself. So I allow enough time to, do my exercise and my stretching and, movement and breathing and, energy, get my energy flowing and all of that. So again, it's my own time. It's my own schedule that I allow myself. So, I have a busy career. Obviously, we have, I'm the co-founder of Take Your Health Back Now. I co-founder of Preventative Health Institute. We also have our clinic. We have a lot going on, but my schedule is my own. So I do not start my workday until 11 o'clock. That's just what works for me. So I take all the rest of the morning for myself. Self-care, right? And then, I start my schedule at 11 o'clock. Then if I'm doing calls, I have patients, whatever I'm doing, it's in that time frame that I've allowed myself. So that's just a good example. So I don't live by a clock. And I can't imagine actually living like that. But I know, after working with all of these people, all of these years, people are in such a strict, busy schedule, and it's hard for them to even fit in the time for themselves to take the time to breathe, to take the time to think, to take the time to be, to take the time to prep their food, to take the time to sit down and actually eat and chew and, all of these things, because they're on somebody else's schedule, basically. So, when you have your own business, your own coaching business, virtual practice, whatever it is, you set your own schedule, which is huge, so that time piece is up to you. Also, with our program, we have set the price for you. So it's $3,500 every time you work with a client. So, it's a pretty abundant career. And so you can really take, your schedule and decide how many people you want to work with. So if you want to work with 6 people, take 6 new people every month, maybe. Work part-time hours because that's what works for you with your schedule, with your life, or if you want to work for full-time hours, if that's what you want to do. But that way you have the flexibility and the time, and then you can really put your time into really helping these people get better. If you're on this busy schedule and you're one after another, you're not going to take the time to really listen to people and help them with what they need and where they are right in that moment. So that whole time piece is huge. And then when you think about money and abundance, that's huge. What would you, again, sit with yourself and think about if you had no stress for money, you had all of the money you need to be, comfortable and live the life that you want. What would that take? What would that be? What would your life be like? Would you be able to, move to Costa Rica and live right there on the beach? Would you, whatever it is, everybody's choice of what would be abundance to them is different, but really take the time to visualize that and think about it. And when you have your own business and it's a virtual practice that you are setting up the schedule for, and it's a purposeful, impactful business where it makes you happy, it makes you feel good to help people, the money will flow to you and it's used for good. Okay, so that's one thing that we work on too in our program is getting over those limiting beliefs and money blockers. A lot of people have an issue with actually asking for money or making money, so we do address that. But anyway, just think about that, and you can have a 6-figure business working part-time hours with this, and you're still, it's so impactful for people. There's nothing more gratifying than actually literally giving people their life back, and giving their health back. You're giving them their life back. So just think about that, what that would mean for you. So you would have the time that you want, you have the money coming in that you want, and then you also have your health. So you're also, we only want to work with people that are actually walking the walk, doing the program, living this lifestyle, to truly optimize your own health, because that's when you become a good coach, when you are living this lifestyle. So I live this lifestyle every day. Everything that I teach, I'm doing myself every day, and I'm always striving to make myself better and better and healthier and healthier. And I turned 53 this year, and I have never felt better. I've never had more energy. I've never just felt better and clarity of my mind, and it's pretty amazing. So I always think that every year, it's amazing how much better and better and better you can be. But anyway, you need to be walking this walk, right? So you will also have your health optimized. And so anyway, the whole point of this is our program, because it is a proven system and we use it time and time again. We know it works, the business side and the health side. It will work for you for those 3 things: time, money, health. But the first step is just to really, imagine what you would want your life to be. It's kind of like having a vision board, or we call it mind mapping. That's how we always start out our programs. But really, it's just, the sky is the limit. You're a creator. So just in your mind, create what what you would want your life to be, your ideal life, and then you know, you can step right into that. But that's the first step, is to do that. But I did want to just talk about that, because those are, you know, if you search what people pay money for, what is most valuable to people, it's those three things. And love, but I guess we don't work in the love sphere, sorry. But you know, if you have the time, you're healthy, you have the money, the love will come too, right? But those four things are what is most valuable to people, and that's what people pay you for. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there today, because that's a big one to think about. Actually, I was going to say, I just popped into my head, as far as the time, money, you know, when you go through other programs, and again, that's why our program is so different, because these are proven systems that you can start implementing right away. But, you know, when you go through other coaching programs, or if you're just making up your own or whatever it is, you waste so much time trying to figure out. I think I've talked about this before, actually, in a different episode, but you waste so much time thinking about how you're going to help people. You need a program. What are you going to do? How much time is it going to take? What are you going to teach? What are you going to give them? You know, that type of thing. And then you waste so much time trying to figure out how much to charge, and most people severely undercharge. And here's another thing. If you undercharge, people won't do it. That's a problem. That's part of why we came up with this price point, because you know, if you charge too much, people can't afford it. If you charge too little, people will not do it, because this is hard work. You're teaching them a new complete lifestyle. But if they are paying you a pretty good fee, and so again, we recommend you charge $3,500, but you know, then they've got some skin in the game, right? So they will do it. But anyway, so that's something to think about too. And I don't know, I just got completely sidetracked. But anyway, you get the point of what I'm talking about. So really just maybe after you listen to this, just take some time when you have time to yourself, and really just think about what time, money, and health would mean to you, what that would look like for you in your life, okay? So that's it for today. I just was thinking about that this morning when I had all that time this morning to do my self-care. Very important for your health. So hope this helped, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.